Dobris Castle is one of the most beautiful examples of pure French Rococo. Its old the Mansfelds were the owners between 1745 and 1765. They died by the sword in 1780. The marriage of Princess Isabella to Prince Collard and the family covenant were the birth of a new family, the Colloredo Mansfelds, who held the estate until World War II. Then the Germans expropriated the family estate and put it at the disposal of the Reich protectors. Today, the castle is once again in the hands of the original owners, who have opened the castle grounds to the public. Here we can see furniture and furnishings from the Rococo and Classical periods, and the guest rooms illustrate the way of living in the 18th and 19th centuries. The three-story winged chateau is not only a fine example of period architecture, it also has high-quality artistic decoration by leading painters and sculptors. The chateau is connected to a beautiful French garden from 1750 and an English park. A much older manor house in Dobris used to be Vargach Castle. According to legend, Vargach Castle was originally the seat of the Knights Templar. Their ghosts are said to still appear here at night and wander sadly. On clear, moonlit nights, just when the clock in the nearby castle strikes midnight, a subterranean tomb in a deep cellar opens, and from it emerges a knight in a long black cloak with a great red cross on his chest and a sword at his side, walks towards the castle, and then sits on a jutting rock above the pond. He takes out a lute from his cloak and plays strange, sad old songs, and finally falls silent, looking intently ahead and sighs. The sounds of funeral dirges echo from underground. At the stroke of 1 o'clock midnight, everything dissolves and disappears. Even little Judith used to hear about the mysterious knight, the daughter of the castle keeper. Once, when a wagon with supplies stopped in the courtyard, the door to the cellars opened, and she took the opportunity and descended into the castle's underground. She wandered for a long time through the dark corridors until at last she discovered a large cellar of which she had had no idea until then. In it, a knight sat and spoke kindly to the girl, showed her chests full of gold, pearls, and precious stones, and before she left, he poured some of the treasures into her apron. When Judith returned, showed what she had received, and told of the knight and the chests, the castle keeper gave orders to find the mysterious cellar. To no avail, the castle garrison, even though they tried their best and even dug up part of the old walls in the process, found neither the mysterious Templar nor his treasures. Nothing. However, Dobris Castle also has its own ghostly apparition, a fiery chariot pulled by devils, in which sits the ghost of the former castle manager. During his lifetime, he was famous for his unprecedented cruelty and ruthlessness. He had a wall built around the park, made up of harshly enforced fines imposed on his subjects for the slightest thing. The ghostly chariot would appear after 11 p.m., ride noiselessly through the surrounding fields and meadows, and disappear into the pond at midnight.